So we will step into the attempt download function. This function resides, as its name indicates, in downloads.py. We will do some imports first and step over this function, GitHub assets. And then here, a file doesn't exist. So we'll step into this function here. Name becomes YOLOv5l.pt. If the file starts with this, which it doesn't, then we step over, and here we have assets. So when we run these, our assets are all the different model types, and ours is right here. So we step into try, and then we load the GitHub assets method. If the version is not the latest, then we step into here, ours is v70. And then we create a string that is tags / and the version, and store it in version. And now here we do a GET request to this URL where we put here the repo, Ultralytics / YOLOv5, the releases, and the version / v70. We run that, we get a response JSON dictionary. And here we're saying that in the response assets, for each of those assets, give me the name. So for example, if we pick up the first one, give me the name, which in this case is FusionNet B0. I'll just pick another one at random. This one is YOLOv5m, that annex. So it's basically saying, give me all the names for all the assets right here in a list. We'll call those assets. And then in addition to that, give me the tag name, response tag name, which is v7.0. So when we run that, we've obtained the tag and the assets. And we can go here and see the different assets. Now we're saying in this asset list, if name, ours, is there, and then save download, this is another method here, which takes in the file, the URL, in this case with this repo, this tag, and this name, the minimum number of bytes, and an error message if the file is missing. So we step into the save download, we do some initial imports, and we have our file. We create a message in case we get an error, and then we step into the try. We print to the terminal right here, downloading this string to .pt. So that is what gets printed here. And now we execute the torch hub download URL to file, where we feed in the URL and the file converted to a string. And here we have also some additional arguments where the logger level is set to 20. So the moment that we execute this, we should see the model being downloaded. And just to double check, we don't have anything here at the moment. So we run this, and then here a model at the bottom gets downloaded and is right here. And right now we are going to assert that exists and size is greater than, so we will not apply this assert message. And here, finally, if the file does not exist, but it does, so we'll step out of this as well, and then back to where we call it from. So that got executed, and now we return the file in a string format.